Good evening and welcome to Loose Cannon. Hello, Uncle Z. How are you doing today?
I'm great, Mr. Aftab Saab. How are you doing?
Excellent. Very good. We will start the show with a question to Mr. Goswami. Can you please throw some light on the latest defamation case you are facing these days?
Oh, I should have known that. I must have known that. You will never let me breathe. Okay, let me come up with a counter. Mr. Aftab Iqbal, I tend to face such defamation cases in thousands on daily basis. Who cares?
Mr. Goswami, why are you always behind bars? What are all these legal troubles you've been having lately?
Wow.
Are you preparing to be behind bars again?
There isn't a prison in this world who can hold me for 2 days continuously.
Okay, I gave you your chance. I was expecting some sensibility, but
I was just warming up.
Now we know who the loose cannon is.
Is it not me anymore?
We thought it was you, but Mr. Goswami has upstaged you.
you look like Benjamin Franklin to me in front of him.
Wow.
Yes, Goswami?
Yes.
Is there anything left? I mean, some iota of shame?
Mr. Aftab Iqbal, how about we talk about corruption? I'll talk about the latest case initiated from Pakistan, acted upon in USA. Are you guys ready?
Ooh, what a mockery in name of journalism. What kind of a show you're putting, Goswami?
Talking about journalism coming from China. Okay. I might have to repeat that skunk thing. You remember, Miss Shao?
You are not doing that.
Okay, I'm not. Let's talk about Rihanna. Mr. Aftab Iqbal.
Yes,
Are we really going on that road?
indeed we are. We are actually half the way through.
The cat is out of the bag.
Yeah, so are you.
Mr. Goswami, are you going to meow meow again like you did the other day?
No, first let me talk about Rihanna's meow meow first.
Okay.
Are you guys going to bribe international stars now? Rihanna is going to talk about the farmer issue. Wow.
Who bribed her?
Do I really have to tell you?
Yes. I request you, please, do tell me.
What do you have to tell us? What do I know? What does the world know? Please, tell us.
3 words.
Yes.
I-S-I.
Pity.
What are you talking about, Mr. Goswami? It always comes back to ISI
No,
with
no,
you.
no, no.
You blame them for everything. Take some responsibility, you fool.
Uncle Z, hold your horses. Hold your horses right there. Let me come. Rihanna, just gonna stand there and watch me cry? That's all right because I love the way you lie.
Ooh, is that not a song?
Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh, Mr. Goswami, you're going to get yourself in a whole sorts of trouble. When did you start singing Rihanna songs?
Because she's singing Pakistani songs now.
Mr. Aftab Saab, what is this guy talking about?
I would also like to know that, Uncle Z.
Rihanna and some other not worthy artists are being bribed by Pakistani agencies, ISI, to talk about this non-issue. Why?
Goswami is like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. He has no heart.
Oh, wow, Mr. Goswami, no heart.
And no balls either.
Is that Sheikh?
Yes.
Oh my
Hello, Arnab, my old friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
Arnab, the sun's shining. Come party with me.
Are you confusing me with your camel?
Anything else, Mr. Goswami?
Enough for today.
Anything else on corruption?
Boop. Done.
Okay. FSJ, I would like you to enlighten us on the famous Abraj case.
You know, the allegations are that Arif Naqvi happens to be a very close friend of Prime Minister Imran Khan. And he funded, in a large manner, the 2013 elections. And that is now being touted as foreign funding. Whereas in reality, it isn't. It is what is called restricted or prohibited funding, if in case he's done that.
Well, I'll tell you this, Mr. Faisal Sherjan. This new scandal that you have, with over $250 million corruptly spent and all sorts of fraud, makes Broadsheet scandal look like nothing.
Very true. But let's go to the extradition part. What happens if Mr. Naqvi is extradited?
Obviously, because two of the institutions that actually blew the whistle on him were Melinda Gates Foundation and the IFC, which is part of the World Bank. So extradition to the US will have very serious implications for Arif Naqvi himself.
And what do you think its implications can be on Imran Khan and his government?
None really. I mean, in the sense, if Arif Naqvi did indeed fund his campaign in 2013, that would fall depending on whether it was Abraj or it was individually Arif Naqvi.
You know, one thing I'd like to ask is all this money being spent, a lot of it came out of the UAE and the Arab states. Sheikh Hamza, how do you deal with losing that much money?
Oh, $1 million? That is nothing for us. That is chump change.
Oh, Sheikh, I gotta come over there and enjoy some of your luxuries.
Yeah, Sheikh.
Yes, Arnab.
Why don't you invest in media? Why don't you invest in my own channel? It's going like rocket right now.
And coming down like a stone later.
Mr. Aftab Iqbal, please let the two gentlemen have a little dialogue.
Okay, who's the second one?
Yeah, Sheikh, I'll call you later, okay?
Do you have phones in the jail cells?
I'm not in the jail. Are you sleeping with your camel?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, FSJ once again.
Yeah.
Why Mr. Naqvi had been so closely associated with Imran Khan?
Arif Naqvi was considered to be one of the brightest brains in terms of finance, international business, in terms of investments. So all that was expertise that this government needed when it came in. In that context, Arif Naqvi was involved.
Okay, how is Reham Khan involved in this case? It seems she's pointing at something dangerous.
Mr. Aftab Saab, is Rayhan Khan Imran Khan's little brother?
No. Reham Khan, Uncle Z, is his ex-wife.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Next time, do some homework, Uncle Z.
Well, he's had too many wives for me to keep track of, to be honest.
Not at the same time, Uncle Z, not at the same time.
Oh, wow.
So your question, Aftab, regarding Reham Khan.
Yes.
He doesn't miss any opportunity. She's just made another statement through her Twitter account saying, I was a witness. The question is to what?
He has actually prompted the American investigators.
What is she going to tell them?
I think she should be knowing that.
We know what she normally tells anybody, right? We know her book. We know what kind of mudslinging she does. So I don't think it's going to matter. She's just looking for a couple of minutes in the limelight. That's all.
I've read her book.
Ah.
Yes. Very famous book in India.
It was written for somebody like you.
What's this book, Mr. Goswami? I love to read.
It's 50 Shades of Grey, as written by Reham Khan.
Uncle Z, I have a book for you.
What's this book, Mr. Goswami?
You must read Kama Sutra.
What?
Kama Sutra, you'll love it.
Arnab, you dirty dog. You sent that book to me also.
I always recommend that book. Whoever wants it, I have it.
You don't only recommend the book, you recommend a lot more than that.
Okay. Let's not go there.
Mr. Iqbal, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead, Miss Zhao.
Well, I've heard some people say that Shahbaz Sharif funded the book that Reham wrote. Is that true?
Shahbaz Sharif, incidentally, is online with us today.
Hello.
How are you, Mia Sahab?
I am good. What about you?
Thank you very much. You heard the question Miss Zhao just asked.
ए वही है ना the Chinese lady जीते थे वो कल असर नहीं कर दी.
What?
मिस जाओ जहाँ से चली जाओ.
She doesn't even listen to you.
Excuse me, what is this man talking about?
Nothing. How are you, Miss Jao?
I'm fine.
Oh, Baba ji, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ?
Who was he talking to, Mr. Aftab
He's
Saab?
asking you, how are you doing?
What does he call me? Bowji?
No, he called you uncle. Babaji is for uncle, okay.
Mr. Shahbaz Sharif, were you behind funding Miss Reham, or were you part of breaking up that marriage? What were you doing, Mr. Shahbaz Sharif?
Oh, not at all, Baba ji. This is just disinformation spread by our opponents. Nothing like that.
But the marriage was broken ultimately.
मैंने की फायदा है? I mean,
What do you mean by that?
this has got nothing to do with me.
Did you finance the book or not?
The book thing? No, not at all. But a few other things? Yes.
What are these few other things? I want to know what this is all about, Mr. Shahbaz Sharif.
Baba ji, छुरी तले साल है. Baba is always coming at me. Aftab, सो गए?
Oh, yes.
Does this Baba ji have any connections in Pakistan?
He told you last time, this is ridiculous.
Any connection to GHQ?
Babaji has no connections to GHQ. You have better connections.
Who, me?
Yes, everybody knows.
Well, Mr. Shahbaz Sharif, while we have you on the phone, would you like to comment on this scandal, this $250 million stole by Acme?
I would just say, me And Bauji has got nothing to do with this.
Okay. If it's not you, then who is it?
Nyazi, but I am going to teach this Nyazi a lesson this time.
What lesson?
I am also writing a book on him.
What book is this?
Taming of the Shrew.
Taming of the Shrew?
Yes.
Why don't you write another book?
And what is that?
Shining of the Shoe.
तेरी भी टाइमिंग चंगी हो गई है पंडा ना रह के.
Are you talking to me?
Who are you, Robert De Niro?
Mia Saab, what has gone wrong with you?
Everything has gone wrong with us, Aftab.
Mia Saab, are you really distributing laddus on the Daily Mail case?
Mr. Shabazz Sharif, I love laddus. You think you can send some over to Washington, D.C.?
Oh, Babaji, Tadelai, I'll send a container full of laddus.
Don't forget me. Please send some for me also. I love motichur. I love them.
What do you love?
Motichur.
I thought you were saying Modi Chor.
Okay, I don't like them. Don't send me anything. Just keep me out of the convo.
Okay, yes, Mia Saab, keep him out.
Aftab, finally the world is learning the truth. That we had nothing to do with that case.
Okay, FSJ.
Yeah, so what has happened is
Yeah.
the first hearing has taken place.
Okay.
And it is called a meaning hearing, which actually only is about what the article actually meant. And the judge has ruled that the article actually says Mr. Shehbaz Sharif is a launderer. He embezzled money from funds given for the earthquake relief.
Oh.
His son-in-law received £1 million out of those funds. This is what it means, and they're already celebrating. That's what's happened. So the laddus are a little premature.
Aftab, is that the reality?
Yes, indeed, it is the reality.
So why are our workers distributing these laddus?
Because they can't read English, Mia Saab. Neither can your leaders.
And it is not the first time it is happening, Mia Saab.
Yeah, I remember the last time round.
Any given Friday.
Okay.
Any given Friday.
So can you guys suggest me what should I be doing now? Even the Bauji is happy out there.
Do you know the basic difference between the two of you?
No, please tell me.
You normally don't know.
And he?
He doesn't understand.
So I'm better after all.
Yeah, because you are in jail. Okay, FSJ, let's switch over to the PDM. Where do you think it is going?
It's not heading anywhere that it wanted to. Starting from 20th of September last year, they had laid out a whole roadmap saying, we're going to resign from the assemblies. We will prevent the Senate elections from happening because we would have resigned. Then they were advised and said, it's not going to make a difference if all of you resign. Now, having realized that, so they've contested the by-elections. They're preparing for the Senate elections also. They're trying very hard that the Senate elections should be by secret ballot. The PTI government is turning every stone that they possibly can. An ordinance has been issued, right, which will make it possible to elect with not a secret ballot, but a ballot,
Disclosed ballot.
a disclosed ballot.
Mr. Aftab Saab, I think it's clear to me that Mr. Khan's government is full of fraud and corruption. Last week, he denied it. And now we're seeing multiple people proving that it is, in fact, a very corrupt government.
Wow, Aftab, tu कहना ना brava, wow.
At least, Mia Saab, say bravo.
Bravo, वही, that.
Brava is for the female.
ओए सुमरे भाभे नु की पता लगना है कि वो मेल है कि फीमेल है. जान दे, bravo, brava, दोनों ही जान दे.
What did you say about the compliment?
I just said that Babaji is so old, he is virtually genderless. Baba, I like you.
I like you too, Mr. Shabazz Sharif. Maybe we'll have a friendship and we'll be on good terms again.
Okay, FSJ, a serious, rather, I would say, a sensational thing. What is your take on the choice of the date, 26th of March, the PDM is planning?
It has a very insidious motive behind it. 26 March's significance is Operation Searchlight, which happened in 1971.
East Pakistan.
East Pakistan, and led to the secession of East Pakistan to become Bangladesh. That is the reference.
Why would PDM take this route?
PDM is still trying to thumb their nose at the establishment, at the army particularly.
Okay, we have Prime Minister's dummy online with us. How are you, Prime Minister?
Aftab, I'm fine. How are you?
Very good, very good.
Well, I was on call and I heard what FS just said. And I agree with him. He's absolutely right. But let me tell you, Aftab, they're so fond of painting the army black, but this time it won't happen at all.
Mr. Khan, I got a question for you. I want to know about what's been going on with this Rayham and this scandal and the $250 million. Last time we were here, you said you didn't have any fraud or corruption, and you said this was the cleanest government in Pakistan's history.
Uncle Z, I would like to know who's feeding you up. Who is it? Where are you getting this information from?
Are you going to say that it's not true?
Oh, Baba, listen to me. This is all the propaganda against my government. You know there's an international lobby.
Speaking of international lobby, Mr. Khan, I've heard that you are going to normalize relations with Israel. I'm very happy about that.
We will never accept Israel until and unless there's a resolution
Well, I
to
don't
Palestinian
understand.
issue.
I don't understand, Mr. Khan. You won't accept Israel until there's a resolution of the Palestinian question, but you accept China with open arms, even though there's no resolution to the human rights abuses against the Uyghurs.
The international media does not highlight it. We're in talks with China as well.
Well, Mr. Khan, all of these people are just lying to you. We are only trying to educate the Uyghurs, as I told you before.
I think you're the one that's lying, Ms. Zhao. Everyone has stated that there are human rights abuses that can be seen from satellite imagery.
Well, fake news, fake images. There is no reality in that.
Uncle Z, CPEC is all about Western China. That's where the Uyghurs live. And the Uyghurs have not progressed. That is reality. There may be some persecution on the basis of religion because they want them to progress.
How about the atrocities that US do all over the world, Mr. Z?
Yep, they call it rendering.
Rendering? What are you talking about?
It's a term that you use, Uncle Z, for kidnapping people.
No.
They just distribute the democracy. What's wrong in it?
We export democracy more than anyone else across the world. We've made the world free.
Yeah, while in the process you do bomb as well, but that's no big deal.
Okay, is Mia Zab still online with us?
Yes, Pioneer. Where else am I supposed to go? I think
This is an English language show. Please, Mr. Shabazz Sharif, I can't understand a word you're saying.
I took a little nap, Uncle Z. That's what I did.
I have a question. If Mr. Sharif is on, is Mr. Khan still on as well?
No, he hung up long time back.
What else do you expect? I talked about Reham Khan. Do you think he's going to stay here? He'll run away.
So you scared him away? Is that what happened, Mr. Sharif?
I did not, but Reham did.
How come?
Because she knows quite a few things that I don't know.
Like what?
मैं सारा कुछ दसां?
Mr. Aftab,
Yes, Sheikh.
I like your show very much. It is gaining so much popularity over here as well.
Thank you very much. What do you like the most in the show? Uncle Z, obviously.
Do you think I'm crazy?
Wait. What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with liking me? I'm Uncle Z. I'm your friend, am I right?
Uncle Z, I like you very much, but not the most.
Then who do you like the most? Goswami?
La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. No.
I know. It's Miss Yao. He loves Miss Yao.
Bullseye, Uncle Z, bullseye. I do like the Chinese girl very much.
Why do you prefer the Chinese girl to Uncle Z?
Well, because Uncle Z has a beard, Mr. Aftab.
What's wrong with my beard? All you Arabs have beards.
But Miss Zhao does not have a beard. Look how pretty she is.
Well, thank you, Sheikh.
Yeah, Sheikh. I also don't have a beard. Ain't I pretty?
No, you shut up, Arnab.
Well, to put it the right way, Arnab,
Yes, Miss Yao. Yes.
shut the up.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much, my friends. Until the next episode, goodbye.